I went out on my own doing web development in 2006, and it took, 2 years only to get my first enterprise client. But, I just reached out to me. I was like, "Do you have the right number? Like, why are you calling me?" And I couldn't believe this. And it was from there I did 2 or 3, I think 3 builds, for large brands and that sort of thing. And it was like, I didn't do anything to get that work. So I thought it was, I was kind of brought up, I guess, to think it's that easy. It's like, oh, I'll just sit back and wait for someone to contact me, but it's not that easy. And it's different when you're by yourself. It's that much harder when you've got payroll to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely. And even the whole environment now, the landscape for agencies to get more clients is a lot more competitive and commoditized. Because thinking back to, 2006 versus 2022, there are all of these different platforms that are connecting brands to freelancers and brands to really cheap commoditized marketing labor. And the number of agencies that exist in general has also exploded. So you have all of these factors that make it a lot harder to get new clients.
I agree. I think it's completely different. And I think we've fallen into a valley between commoditized development. How do I want to put this? Like I found that in the last year or so, people haven't been wanting to pay that larger hourly rate for custom web development when we're between things like newer no code tools like, Webflow. And then, you've got your offshore, development shops that are far cheaper than, US coding shops and that sort of thing. So it's like they can go in either of these directions. And we've lost some custom web clients to Webflow projects. I baffled like, can you really rebuild what you had on a tool like that? And maybe you can. I don't know. Good luck, I guess. But we're in this valley, so that's where the idea was like, I think e-commerce, which we traditionally avoided forever, might be a good thing to get into, just even from a recurring revenue standpoint. I'm really big on technical SEO and really getting speeds, page speeds dialed in and that sort of thing. Not as important to clients who have brochure sites as it is to people that have e-commerce sites where the ROI is far more measurable.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to find that space where the focus that you have, the attention to detail that you have is most impactful to that specific customer type. And avoiding price differentiation, I think, is also really important. You wanna make sure that you're adding value in different ways. You don't wanna just be the lowest cost option because there's always gonna be someone who's cheaper than you are.